Hello, I am Hope Stafford with the Hope Helps group at Realty One Group Premier, and I have a special treat today. I am here with my artist friend, super talented Topher Straus. And thank you so much for being here. Topher, why don't you start off with giving us your contact info so that after we do this interview, people can rush to your site and buy your work?
That sounds good, Hope, and thanks for having me today. I guess one of the best places to reach me is on Instagram, where I also do a little Instagram show, and my handle is at Creative Topher, and that's CreativeTopher. My website, topherstrauss.com, and and I'm going to be announcing something special for all your viewers today, Hope. So,
Oh, I'm excited. And I would like to also point out that this is a Topher Strauss original that I had made and now is on display in my home and is so relevant right now. Our environment needs hope. Our earth needs hope. The animals need hope. Everyone needs hope. Um,
I love that painting. Yeah.
No, I love it. I love it so much. So tell us a little bit about your technique is so unique. So why don't you tell us exactly kind of what you do?
Sure. What I do is I create art on the computer and I print on metal. This is a piece that I am uh, kind of still working on, but it's on metal. And the reason that I love producing on metal is because it's resilient and because it's got this really kind of shiny finish to it. And the art becomes part of the environment. My process, I have been doing this process for about 5 years. It's something that I've kind of been working on, and no one showed me how to do it, and I've been learning it, and it's been growing with me as my technique. So I'm going to show you a special preview of a painting that I'm very close to being completed on. So my focus has been on the national parks, and this painting that I'm about to show you and show you my technique is Arches National Park. So I'm
Oh,
going to
everyone's
shift the
favorite.
camera. Yeah, it's so awesome. So there we go.
Wow.
And this is big, Hope. This is 45 by 90 inches. So I do it on my computer,
Wow.
and I'm going to just kind of show you how it's all done. So first, I start with a photo, okay? So this is my reference.
Okay. Wow.
And then I build layer upon layer upon layer to create these works.
That's
And
fascinating.
yeah, thank you. It's a great process, and it's also an arduous process. These take me anywhere between, you know, 1 month to 6 months to complete.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but
I
I
didn't,
love every second of it.
I'm sure that's, being creative is super fun.
It
Uh,
is.
So, what are your favorite pieces that you may have done?
I'm actually taking you upstairs to see one right now, Hope.
Oh my
I'm going to
gosh,
turn the camera around.
that's awesome.
Elephant eyes. So this is inspired by a trip that I took to northern Thailand, where I spent a week on an elephant sanctuary, taking care of elephants.
Wow.
And I wanted to do a piece that kind of captured the spirit and the soul and the vibrancy of the elephant. So this is a huge piece. This is like about 12 foot long.
That is really cool. It's so colorful. I love it. It would
Thank
look
you.
great in some of the homes that I sell and stage.
Oh, perfectly. And that's a great point, is that, when you stage in a home, or if you just move into a home, there's nothing that kind of brings it alive like a
Wow.
good piece of art.
That's totally true. I mean, we had just stark white walls in our house, and I wanted to find color. And your piece for me is so much color. I love it.
Nice.
Where is that picture behind you?
This is in Iceland.
Iceland. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you go back to your studio and show and tell what you're going to do for my audience?
Sure. All right. Well, first of all, let me just say that Hope and I went to high school together. Different years. I'm like 80 years older, but but we go back a long way, and it's
And my
really
dad taught you.
awesome. Your dad taught me. It taught me many things. Taught me how to have an open mind. It was such a good education, wasn't it?
It was. It was.
So because of this, I want to offer a special deal to your viewers. I've got these pieces right here. These are called slices.
Mhm.
They're 6 inches wide and 60 inches tall. So they
Wow.
kind of fit perfectly between, like a doorway and a window, or those little narrow places that really could use a touch of color. So for your friends, I'm going to be offering a 20% discount on these slices.
Cool.
Um, yeah, and
Thank
you're going to want
you.
to hit me up. Of course, thank you for having me. This is so much fun. You're a natural. You know that, Hope. You're so good at
Oh, well,
this.
thank you. I love seeing the creative process of how artists do their work. So thank you so much, Topher, and I will be posting your info so that people can reach out to you to take advantage of that discount. That is so generous of you. Thanks.
Of course, yeah, and now more than ever, as you alluded to, we need to enjoy ourselves, and we need to have art and color in our lives. And so what I try to do with my art is I try to help people to bring nature inside.
That's great. And yesterday was Earth Day, so it's quite fitting.
It is.
Um, well, thank you so much, Topher. I really appreciate you being here.
It's great to do this. Thank you, Hope, and